Hi, everyone. I'm so thrilled to have you here. This is my first live webinar, so I'm a little shaky and nervous, but we're just going to power through it. And I am just really thankful to have you guys here with me, and I see you in the chat box. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I am really excited to give you this training today. It's brand new. There's nothing else on the market that's like this right now. And so you guys are really going to be able to jump ahead and do something that no one else is doing that's going to help you grow your business and make more money, because that's why we're in business, right? So I don't want to waste a ton of time. There's a lot of training to get through. So I'm going to share my screen. If you guys can give me just one quick second to figure out how to share my screen, I'll get the presentation up and rolling. So one sec, guys. Okay, we're going to do. How about now? Can you tell me if you can hear me now? Perfect. All right, so let me get this screen up. We're like way ahead. Hold on. First, what happens in your first webinar? Give me just a sec, guys. Oops. Let's see if I can go like this. What's happening? Hold on one second, guys. I'm so sorry. This is technology at its finest, right? Do not close. Okay. Give me just a second, make sure that I'm sharing my screen. Okay, can you guys let me know if you could see that? Okay, turn that off. Okay, cool. Thank you, Megan. You are awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Anna, Carrie, hi guys. I'm so excited to have you here. Awesome. Okay, so you are here to learn the secret Pinterest strategy. Whoops, let me pause that super quick. And we're going to get you more traffic, more subscribers, and more sales every single day on autopilot. How does that sound? Does that sound like something you guys are interested in? Okay, so I want to make sure that you are tweeting or Facebooking along. And I want you to use the hashtag #PinFunnels. And what's going to happen is I've got some giveaways for you guys. And when you're using that hashtag, you're going to be entered to win one of the prizes. And there's two prizes. One of them is PinFunnels, the course, which is an amazing, amazing course that shows you literally what we're going to do today, but it gives you the blueprint. It shows you everything on the back end. And then somebody's going to win Go Social, which is my social media program. It's super comprehensive, and it covers Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook, and shows you how to market your business successfully with social media. So hashtag PinFunnels on Twitter or Facebook, and then I'm going to announce a winner at the end. So the more entries that you have, the better your chances are of winning. Okay, so let's pop in, because I know you don't have time to waste, so I don't want to waste it. Now, most likely what I'm about to tell you about using Pinterest strategically to grow your list and make more sales is going to be new to you. So you are in the right place if you want a simple strategy that's going to bring targeted traffic to your website. You're done with the overwhelming, confusing stuff, and you want something simple that works. You are also ready for a steady flow of new leads and subscribers every single day that comes to you, that you don't have to be actively working for. You are here because you want to create a passive income and make money on autopilot. And that's getting those phone notifications while you're sleeping, and making those sales when you're doing things other than working on your business, because that's what it's all about, right? And you want a proven system, something that you know is going to work for your business to get you that traffic, those subscribers, and sales every single day. And you need someone to show you exactly how and what you need to see those real results. And that is why you're here. I'm so excited. So I want to introduce pin funnels. And you're probably thinking right now, what the heck is pin funnels, Kat? Well, hang tight and I'm going to tell you what pin funnels is. Pin funnels is using Pinterest, right? The powerhouse social network to get in front of our potential buyers. And then we are going to be using lead attraction strategies to drive targeted traffic and leads to your website. Then we're going to capture those leads and turn them into subscribers. And then we're going to use an auto sequence to turn those subscribers into sales. And then finally, because all of that sounds great, we want to amplify those results, right? We want more. And we're going to do that with a highly converting Pinterest strategy, which I'm going to share with you today that no one else is using. Okay, so if that sounds good, let me see a yes in the chat box and we're going to keep moving, guys. So this strategy literally changed everything for my business. And I want to tell you a little bit about who I am. I'm going to be super quick. So basically, I've been in digital marketing for 8 years, and I literally created a business out of nothing. And I've had some amazing, amazing success, and I've worked with some phenomenal clients. Now, I wanted to share a couple of them just because I want to show you how much success is possible, even when you don't have a plan or a strategy for your business. And I can tell you right here, this is one of my favorite clients. They are the San Francisco Fire, and they're actually a sports team here in the San Francisco Bay Area. And it's kind of a mix between American Ninja Warrior and CrossFit. It's a fitness sports league, and they play for the Grid League, which is also an NBC television show. So I'm their PR and media director, and I get to work with these amazing athletes and do just some phenomenal things. And that's me right there in the red, right in the center of all of those phenomenal people. It's just really one of the highlights of my career. And then Stedman Graham. Now, you may know Stedman as Oprah's boyfriend, right? But Stedman is also a phenomenal businessman and entrepreneur. And we had the opportunity to go to Chicago and do some digital strategy work with him and his team in his office. And it was just amazing. One of those moments where I'm like, how in the heck did I get here? Is this real life? And it totally was. So let me just tell you now, this is all great, right? But it hasn't always been that way, right? So basically, I was in the trading hours for dollars model in my business. I could only help a certain amount of people because there's only 24 hours in a day and I could only serve so many people. So everyone else at the time was creating their own courses. This was about 2 years ago. So I'm thinking, heck yeah, I'm ready to stop trading my dollars for hours. So I'm going to launch a program. And I did everything right. I followed every guru and I did everything that they told me to do, except when I launched my program, it was crickets. I didn't have those sales rolling in like those success stories that you see. And I was devastated. It was heartbreaking for me. And I was just not going to let that keep me down. So I started getting to work, right? I'm sending out social media posts. I was emailing my list to the point of people were like, stop emailing me, person. Like, we don't want your program. Forget about it, okay? So I was really, really tired of hustling for every single sale. Has this ever happened to you? Have you ever followed what everyone told you, but then it didn't work? And you're like, well, now what do I do, right? Well, it was not my idea of entrepreneurship at all. So I literally scrapped the project and I waited 2 years before I came back with a new program. And so as I was gearing up to promote my newest program, I developed the pin funnel strategy. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. And I want to show you what happened. So when I had been in business from 2008 to 2015, so yeah, that's 7 years, guys, I had amassed 700 subscribers. And it may sound like a big number, it may not, but I was trying so hard to get those subscribers. The amount of work that went into getting that low of a number was, you guys would be blown away. In 7 years, I just could not figure this out. Then I started this pin funnel strategy. And from October, just last year, okay, till 2016, I shot up to 4,500 subscribers. It was amazing. And I knew I was onto something. And I get about 50 to 80 new subscribers every day. So this is something that I set up. It's totally on autopilot and it works. But most importantly, my sales increased 76%. And that was really important to me because just having a great email list doesn't do anything for you, right? If you're not making sales, because that's what keeps us in business. So that's why I'm super excited to share this pin funnel strategy with you guys so that you can have these same results. So I want to ask you a question, and you guys can go ahead and type in the chat box and let me know. Okay. Do you want to sell more products or services? Would that help your business? Do you want to make more money? Are you ready to start ringing in sales? And most importantly, do you want to start making that money on autopilot? Are you ready to start having those phone notifications while you sleep? Tell me yes in the chat box. I want to see you guys excited about this. This is so cool. Because this is not just a theory. And I want to remind you that this was a tried, tested, and proven system. And I am the one that did the work. This is not something that I took a training on and am regurgitating back to you guys. This is something that I created and it works really well. So tell me what you guys are most excited about, okay? Let me hear from you. Are you most excited about stepping ahead of your competition and getting out there and making some money? Are you most excited about making more sales? Or maybe you're most excited about setting up a system where this will run on autopilot. Let me know, and I am excited to see what you guys are saying. So let's see, Ella's like, yes. Samantha, yes. Jamie, definitely. Ali, faux shizzle, I love it. You guys are amazing. Cool. So now let me talk a little bit about why I'm focusing on Pinterest, because this is what happens. I talk to entrepreneurs and they come to me and they're like, Kat, I need to make more sales. I have these great products, but it's not selling. I'm doing all the stuff that everyone tells me to do. It's not working. And the first thing I'll say is, have you tried Pinterest? And they look at me like I'm crazy and they'll say, isn't Pinterest for like recipes and home decor? Well, yeah, it is. It totally is. And that's one of the reasons why it's so popular. But it's also an amazing tool for businesses because people are on there looking for the product or the service that you are selling. And it's our job to get in front of them, right? That's what we need to do to market our business. Now, because most people think that it's just a platform where people are pinning recipes, there's a wide gap in the amount of businesses that have taken a hold of the platform. And what does that gap do, guys? It leaves it wide open for you to come in and start using the platform as a business owner. So let me just share a few amazing statistics that you guys are going to love. Pinterest users are twice as likely to buy than Facebook users, okay? So what does that say? Pinterest people buy more. They just do, and they're more inclined to buy than someone on Facebook. So that's a really good reason to use this platform. The average order of sales coming from Pinterest is $50 higher than any other major social platform. Okay, so we know Pinterest people buy, and now we know that they buy more. They'll spend more money. And click-throughs and sales conversion rates are better on Pinterest than on Twitter or Facebook. So they're also clicking through, and guess what, guys? They convert, which means they buy, and they're more inclined to buy and spend more money. So are you not thinking to yourself, like, this sounds like the perfect place for me to put my business where there's a ton of buyers who want to spend money, right? And then just to show you that 93% of Pinterest users are using the platform to plan out what they're going to buy. They're looking for things to purchase. So if you can strategically get your business in front of these buyers, you are going to be amazed at their results. But here's what's most important about why I want you to start using Pinterest for your business. There is way less competition. Okay? People don't understand the platform. They don't see how it works for their business, so they don't use it, which literally gives you an edge up because you can start using it strategically to make more sales, right? Everyone is fighting over the Facebook newsfeed. Everyone. You can't go on Facebook without seeing a ton of ads in your newsfeed, right? But not you. And I like people like you because you know that in order to stay ahead, you have to do things that other people aren't doing, okay? And that's what we're going to learn today. So I wanted to share a few case studies so you can see the success people are having, and then we're going to dive into the training. So here's Artifact Uprising, and they had one pin go viral. That one pin took their company from a basement startup to a multi-million-dollar company. They saw triple-digit growth in under 18 months. Would you like to see that kind of success? Absolutely, right? Zola, and I wanted to share this because they're a small business and they don't necessarily offer a product, but they offer a service. And so they had an online wedding registry and their conversions went up by 44% and click-through rates over 50%. The Grommet, so in 9 months, they used promoted pins. Their revenue grew by 1,233%, and their traffic increased by 336%. And no, that is not a misprint. Those are their actual numbers. Like, this is amazing. And then Ezra, and you may have seen Ezra's case study floating around on the internet. He made $41,000 with Pinterest ads, selling an existing product he already had by creating a Pinterest sales funnel. So, pretty cool. And then finally, my favorite case study is myself. And one, I wanted to share this picture because it's the only picture I have of me and all three of my kids smiling. So any chance I can throw that in the mix, I'm going to. And I want to show you that I literally grew my traffic from zero. I mean, there was maybe 100 people coming to my website every month to over 10,000 monthly. And I just checked and we're now averaging 14 to 17,000 monthly. That's a lot for just being in business for just a few short months. My subscribers, we talked about, went up from 700 to 4,500. In fact, I checked last night, we're close to 5. And then my sales increased, that's 76%. And that's what I want for you guys. I want you to have the same success because what's most important is all of the sales that I made when I started this strategy were made while I was sleeping, were made while I was hanging out with my kids, were made while I was making cookies with my family. And so that's what I want you to get set up. I want you to set up a system that's going to run on autopilot. So where do we get started? Let's jump in, guys. Let's start with the training, okay? And the very first step in our training is you got to give it away. And you're probably like, Kat, we're here to make money, not give it away. What are you talking about? And you're right, but let me just stay with me and I'll tell you. What I want you to do is think of your ideal market. And I want you to be super, super specific. So more than just, moms. I want you to know who they are, what they're interested in, what problems they have. And most importantly, what need or what problem do you solve? What need do you fulfill? Because what we want to do is we want to give them something that they would be willing to exchange their email address for. And let me just elaborate real quickly. So why do we want their email address? And this is something that's very, very common, is a very common question for businesses. So let me just tell you, one, we want their email address because we want to market to them whenever we want, right? So if you own a local store, let's say you have a clothing store and someone comes in and they do their shopping and they don't see anything they want and they leave. Well, you're not going to be able to market to them unless they come back into your business, right? But if before they walked out the door, you said, oh, hey, sorry, you didn't see anything that you were interested in today. If you want to give me your email address, I can send you a 20% off coupon for your next purchase. Would you be interested? Well, I bet you they would be interested and they would want to give you their email address so they can get that discount and make a purchase. And then you know what happens? you can market to them in the future. Then you can let them know when you're having sales, and you can invite them back to your business to make more sales. So you want their email address for a variety of different reasons, but being able to market to them whenever you want is the key. So always, always, always shoot for that. And this is really your first step. So we're going to create what's called a lead magnet. And this is what we're going to give away. And it's something that it's going to attract, like a magnet, right? Our ideal leads to our business. So that's a lead magnet. It's going to need to be something super high value and something you could charge for. Now, this is something that a lot of people have come to me in the past and like, I created this lead magnet. It's a checklist. No one's getting it. Well, would somebody want to pay for a checklist? Is that super high value? Is that something they're willing to give you their email address for, right? So you really have to think about it. What can you give them that's going to solve a problem or fill a need? And there's really no end to what you can offer, but you want to make sure that it's something high value. So I want to give you a great example. And this is one of the first lead magnets that we created here at Marketing Solved. And so it's not a checklist, but I knew that based on the conversations I had with clients, they didn't know what to post, when to post, how to switch it up. So I put together a 3-page PDF that gives them a blank content calendar. It gives them a done-for-you social media content calendar, and then it gave them different types of content they could share to create their own. Now, there was nothing like this on the market, and that's what made this so amazing. So I can tell you right now that this gets me hundreds and hundreds of new leads and subscribers every single day. So I want to check in with you guys. How are we doing? I want to make sure everyone is still here. Okay, cool. So next, I wanted to share with you Betty Rocker. And you can see here what hers does is she is a fitness, nutrition, girl guru expert. And what she does, she offers a 30-day body weight challenge. And this 30-day body weight challenge is super high in value. And she gets people to sign up for it because it's way, way more than just a little nutrition check sheet. So she probably gets a lot of people interested because it's high value and people are interested, okay? So I want you to remember something which is super, super important. You have to make your lead magnet relatable to your product or your service, okay? And the reason is because your lead magnet is going to take buyers down the path to buy your programs or buy your products. So it needs to be relatable. If you're offering a shopping list, but yet you're selling, home decor, that's not going to work. You want to make sure that you're attracting the right people to you who are interested in your products, okay? You want to make it something they will use. And somebody had asked me, hey, Kat, would this sales funnel work for Beachbody? And I'm like, of course, yes, it would be perfect for you. So Janelle Summers is one of the highest earners for Beachbody, and she put together a Foodspiration ebook, which gives people exactly what they're looking for, things to eat and different types of exercises that they can do. Perfect for her ideal target audience, right? You want to pack it with value. Buyer Regina is giving away an 80-page guide. You know that's packed with value, and it took time for her to create, and she gives it away. That's going to bring in her ideal target audience. And then make it irresistible and easy. So it doesn't need to be super complicated. You want to make it super simple. Here's Bed Bath & Beyond. They're amazing at this. They're just trying to give you 20% off. If you go to their website, they want to give you a discount. So they make it super simple to say, hey, we need your email and you're going to get 20% off. That's a no-brainer. If you're going to their site, you're looking to make a purchase, and this is going to help you. So does it give them an idea of the value you provide, and what would it be like to work with you? Because that's what's going to attract leads like gangbusters. Okay. So next, we are going to create a landing page that converts. Now, our lead magnet attracts people to us. They attract our ideal audience. And then our landing page is going to collect their email. So you have to create a form where people can give you their email, right? And there's certain things that I want to share with you that are going to make it convert better when you have these components. So here's a great example of a landing page from Social Triggers. So let's look at what makes it so great. He's got a very clear title. You know exactly what you're getting. He mentions free in the description as well as on the button. It's personalized. He adds a little bit of his own personality in there with the image. He has a call to action, which says, send me the free book, right? And then there's only one action to take. And that's super important because you don't want to distract people. You don't want people to get distracted. You want them to just do one thing, and that's give you their email address. So here's another great example of a landing page, which is the Female Entrepreneur Association. Super simple and just a space for you to put in your email. And then here's one that I know converts really well for us. You know, we took it a step further. We added in some bullets in there. And this gets people, we've had over 1,000 people sign up for this because it's packed with value. And it just says, sign me up. So how can you create landing pages that convert? You use a simple service and it's called lead pages. And a lot of people have heard of lead pages and you've probably heard people tell you to use lead pages, but the real reason you want to use lead pages is because it is super easy to create lead pages and landing pages and lead boxes and sign up links. So if you're offering multiple lead magnets to get in multiple people, you can create these pages easily within minutes. And most importantly, they convert. So one of the things that happened when we switched over to lead pages and we had the ease of use of making these lead pages so quickly, that's when our subscribers shot up. So it works. So you have to use those tools that do the hard work for you, okay? So now we're going to move on to step number 3. We are just cruising along. So let me know if the pace is okay. I know I talk super fast and I had an enormous coffee this morning so I could be ready to go. So let me know if everyone is still good. Okay, so let's talk about Pinterest, right? We know we got to be on Pinterest. We've got everything all set up. It's time to start attracting people to our lead magnet, and that's what we're going to do on the platform. So on Pinterest, it's all about the visuals. It's such a visual platform, so you need to know how to create a visual that's going to draw people in. So we're going to create a pin that's promoting your lead magnet. Okay, so whatever you're giving away for free, that's what we want to put in front of people because we know that's going to turn into a subscriber. So here is a pin that we did for that content calendar. And you can see here, let me jump to the next slide. It did really well. And there's a couple of things that we included. So it's got a very clear title. And there's a little bit of a teaser. So what I mean by a teaser is we want people to click on it, okay? Having them repin it is great because it gets in front of their network, but we want to draw people to click so that we can get their email address. And so what we did here is in that bonus section, we said, oh, and there's 2 free worksheets and there's a done for you social media content calendar. So it gets people to click through. Again, I told you we've had close to 1,000 people sign up for this, and it's just because of this one pin. And then finally, to have success on Pinterest, you want to use tall pins. Tall pins just convert higher. So with that, I want to show you some additional pins that are making very eye-catching pins that get you to subscribe. So here is BuzzFeed did a 7-day clean eating challenge. Tall pin, great visual, and it's got that teaser text that gets you to want to click on it. Then here's another one, 19 ridiculously useful tips for every blogger. Obviously, I want to know what that is, so I'm going to click on it. And then another one, which is I just thought was so clever, is they get you to click to their site, right? Then you get that tutorial, and then they're letting you subscribe from there. So they're giving you away some value right up front, but then they're capturing your email at the same time. So it's a perfect technique to make this all work, okay? So let me give you a super quick recap here. We're creating a pin that promotes our lead magnet and that we're going to put in front of millions of Pinterest buyers. And then we're going to attract them back to our irresistible lead magnet. So when people click on my pin, right, they come back to my website where then they can read the blog post. And in it, I said, oh, by the way, hey, click here to download this calendar. And they see that and they subscribe. Here's where they go. When they click on that, they get to that high converting landing page. And this was created with lead pages, which is why it's so simple. You can just make anything with it. And so then I have subscribers entering into my sales funnel, and this runs on autopilot. Okay, are you guys excited? Is this not like, whoa, that sounds so simple? Because it really is. So now there's still 3 more pieces to the funnel, okay? But I want to share something with you, and I haven't shared this with anyone else before, and I'm super excited. There's also some free gifts that are involved. So let me jump in and talk about pin funnels for just a minute. I want to tell you about this program because it's brand new on the market and there's nothing else like it. Basically, Pin Funnels is the only step-by-step program that's going to show you how to build a sales funnel that converts with the Pinterest powerhouse. And I have spent thousands of dollars on courses, but none of them gave me an exact pathway to sales. They all gave me great value and great information, but I always walked away going, okay, now how do I sell it? Well, who's going to buy it? And how do I get it in front of those people? And so that's exactly what Pin Funnels is all about. It's literally to help you make that path to getting you more sales. So what's included in Pin Funnels is a system that sells your products and services on autopilot, which is my favorite way to sell products and services. You can create your lead magnet. I'll show you exactly how to collect every single person that sees your lead magnet without anyone walking away without subscribing. I have a top secret technique that I use for this, and you guys will be blown away. I'll give you the perfect viral pin formula. I use a free program, and I'll show you exactly what to include in that. Then I'll show you exactly how to create an opt-in form that converts like hot cakes. Then my top secret for high quality Pinterest targeting. And this is probably one of the things I'm most excited about because there's an art and a science to knowing how to get in front of buyers. And I've figured it out on Pinterest. Then I'll show you how to create a Pinterest ad that goes viral and then collects leads for you every single day without paying a dime. Yes, it's possible. And yes, I will show you how. So even with a little bit of an ad budget, I'll show you how to turn that budget into revenue that continues to send you on autopilot. And then I'll show you how to turn those leads, right? Because once we get them, we need to know how to turn them into sales. And then we talk about how to turn them into paying customers with those emails that will make the sales for you while you sleep. I love obviously making money while I sleep, right? It's very, very exciting part of why I'm here. So there's also some bonus trainings because there was just so much that I wanted to include. I'll show you how to turn every piece of content on your website into a sales funnel, literally. There's a great strategy for this. No one else is doing it, and it will turn everything around for you. I'm also going to give you my top secret tip for generating more leads without overspending on ads. Plus, you can use this strategy over and over and over and over again on different products and different services to earn more, sell more, and then work less. Because that is what entrepreneurship is all about. That's the entrepreneurial dream. And then also I'm going to show you how to use this with products and services. I know there's a little bit of confusion about how to use Pinterest for different types of businesses, and I've got you covered, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in the Pin Funnels program. If you want to check out Pin Funnels, if you're like, you know what, Kat, yes, this is obviously what I need for my business. I need to make more sales. Show me how. Go to marketingsolve.com/pin funnels, PINFUNNELS. And that is where it all starts. But there's also some bonuses because I love giving stuff away and I want to make sure this is value packed for you guys. So you get to see my entire sales funnel. I'll show you everything behind the scenes, the viral pin, the lead magnet, the landing page, the description, the keywords, the top secret ad targeting that I don't tell anybody else about, and the exact copy that I'm using to sell my products. That value is $297. I'll also show you the exact email sequence that sells. So you're going to get those email swipe copies. You can literally plug them into your sales funnel and make them work for your business. Now, I don't even sell this, guys, but if I did, it would be $197. Then I'm going to bundle the e-course. I'm going to show you how to create sales on autopilot. The value on that is $97. I have the best testimonials just for that course. You're going to get a Canva tutorial where I show you exactly how to create those pins that go viral. And the value on that's $97. Plus, if you want to amplify your sales funnel, I'll give you a discount on my Go Social program. And that value is at $350. So that's a huge value right there. There's also some limited time bonuses because seriously, I'm like Oprah. I'm like, I just want to give everybody more stuff. So you get the 5-day social media jumpstart guide, which is a top seller. It's a great workbook that's going to get you online and profiting with social media. You get the ultimate sales funnel checklist so that you just don't miss any pieces of your funnel. This is so crucial to making sure you have a fully functioning sales funnel. And then this I'm super excited about. I have a phenomenal copywriter who wrote me 2 swipe files that I'm going to give you. I know that they convert. My affiliates use them all the time and they make sales, and I'm going to give those to you as well, okay? Then, because I'm not done, you are going to get a discount on the Pin Funnels program. So Pin Funnels could be valued at $997, but not for you. I want you guys to take advantage of the program and start seeing sales. So you get all of the bonuses: the sales funnel, the email swipe sequence that sells, the bundled e-course, the tutorial, the Go Social discount, 5-day social media jumpstart, the ultimate sales funnel checklist, and those copywriter email swipes. And it's all for $397. I know you're probably like, holy cow, I almost said a bad word. And then you can join me in the Pin Funnels program. So you're getting a ton of value for it. You're also going to have access to me, and that is priceless. So I'm going to help you make sales. It's my goal to make you more money and show you how to do this. So if you are literally looking for a program that's going to make more sales for you, this is it. There's also a limited enrollment, and this is why, guys. So this is a brand new program, and not a lot of people are going to have access to it. And I want to tell you why, because I don't want to overwhelm Pinterest with a ton of new advertisers. And I could absolutely do that, but I want you guys to have a competitive edge. So I'm capping enrollment, and I'm not keeping the program open for very long. So it's going to start February 27th. I would love for you to join me. If you have questions, obviously let me know. But you will literally be blown away by the content and the proven strategy that works here. Okay, so I don't want you to waste any more time on strategies that don't work, okay? I want you to get those sales so that you're not leaving money on the table. Join us now. Starts February 27th. Okay, so I want to get finished with our funnel, right? We are 3 steps in. We've got 3 more steps to go. So now we've created our pin. How do we get more eyes on our pin? What do we do? Now, there's a lot of strategies that we can use, and I'm going to share a couple of my key strategies that are going to be able to be implemented right now. So your pin promotes your lead magnet, right? We want to maximize that pin. So the first strategy we're going to do to get more eyeballs on that pin is we're going to use strategic keywords. So think about this, and this is something that people get a little confused about. So I'm going to tell you. You want to think of the words that people are going to find your pin for, okay? So Pinterest is a search engine. So think of it like Google. If somebody was going to type into Google whatever it is to find you, what would those words be? Okay, so let me show you a great example. I had that social media content calendar. So I went ahead and typed in social media calendar. And as you can see here, what happens next is it provides those results. So when you use the correct keywords, you're helping Pinterest deliver your pin as a top search result. Okay, so think of the things that you want to be found for. Now, a lot of people think, I want to be found for my name, my business name, Marketing Solved, right? Which you do, but I want them to find my content. So if people need a content calendar, they're not going to be searching for Marketing Solved. They're going to be searching for a content calendar for social media. So those are the types of keywords you want to be using. Now, I want to show you a tip in how you can use Pinterest to do this, okay? When you search on Pinterest, they suggest alternative keywords for you to use. So you can see here that when I typed in social media calendar, there were additional keywords that Pinterest says, hey, maybe you should try using the keyword template or printable or planner or monthly. So you can play with your keywords and really hone in on a keyword phrase that's going to be perfect for your pin. And that's going to help you get more clicks, more subscribers, which lead to more sales. Okay, strategy number 2 is you want to create a pinnable graphic. Okay, so hang with me and I'm going to tell you what that is. Remember back when we looked at what our perfect pin was, right? This was the pin that we added to Pinterest to get in front of all those eyeballs. Well, what you want to do is you want to create a graphic that goes on your website. And there's a couple of reasons why you want to add it to your website. Because that's going to be your pinnable graphic. So when people come to your website to read your amazing article, and let's say they want to save it for later. They're like, oh, this was really good. I want to refer back to it. Those are things that people will pin. So when they click that pin it button, all of your pinnable graphics are going to pop up. And when you create a custom pinnable graphic, like I did for this blog post, you can see that people are going to know that this is what they want to pin to save this article for later. So what does that do for us? Well, one, it gets them to click and come back. And then if we tell them to click, if we say, hey, pin this graphic, we use a call to action, they're going to share it on Pinterest with everyone else in their network. So by having that pinnable graphic, you're letting other people share your content for you. Is that not brilliant? I love Pinterest. You just can't do this with any other platform. It's phenomenal. Okay. Okay, moving on to number 5. We are going strong, guys. So what you're going to do now, okay, we've got our pin. Now it's time to amplify those results. So we want more eyes on our pin. We want more website visitors, and we want more lead magnet subscribers, right? Because those we're going to turn into sales. Yes. Now, here's the magic formula for making that happen, okay? You need to go right now to ads.pinterest.com. I promise I wouldn't even be mad if you jumped off this webinar to go do this right now. You need to request access to their ads platform. So what does this mean? It's not available to everyone. Not everyone can even use their ads platform. And that, my friends, is how you can take a huge competitor's advantage over other business owners who aren't using this. So go to ads.pinterest.com. There's a wait list to get access to their ads. And I promise you, you will be blown away by the results. So right now, request access. Okay, but you can wait until after this program. I promise I won't be mad. But that way you can have access before thousands of other entrepreneurs. Now, it's also going to allow you to stay ahead of your competitors, which we all want to do, right? To set ourselves apart, to make ourselves stand out, we need to do things that other people aren't doing. And that is this strategy, pin funnels, is going to blow you away. Because right now, people are focused on Facebook. And I'm sure you've probably talked to someone who said, hey, you've got to run Facebook ads. It's literally just become part of the program. Now, here is just me scrolling through my news feed, and I was able to snap within just a few seconds all of these ads. So what does that tell you? There's a ton of competition. People are advertising like crazy. And when there's a ton of competition, guess what else that means for you? You pay more to advertise your business, because as more people are competing for that space, then you have to pay more to get in front of that same audience. And you don't have that same level of competition on Pinterest. So you could be literally crushing it on Pinterest while everyone else is fighting over Facebook and paying a lot more money to convert subscribers into sales. You'll be over there, laid back in your lounge chair because you're smart and you're using Pinterest. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about why I prefer Pinterest. Oh my God, Pinterest ads versus Facebook ads. Let me just tell you why. Pinterest is evergreen. Do you know what that means? Okay, that means that when you promote things on Pinterest, any pin, anything you add on Pinterest runs forever, okay? So when you advertise, let me just show you real quick. Here is a pin that I created, okay? And it was for female entrepreneurs. It was one of the very first things that I did when I was testing the pin funnel strategy. And you can see that female entrepreneur, I'm one of the first results. I'm actually the very first result for female entrepreneur. That's a pretty competitive keyword. I'm also the 5th result. So I used that same strategy and I was like, let me see if I can duplicate that and do it again. And I did. Now, these are both funnels. both of these blog posts will lead you into my funnel, both of them. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. I show you in pin funnels how to create something that goes viral, will become the first search result, because when you get that kind of weight on your pin, then Pinterest continues to offer you as a top result. So Pinterest stuff lasts forever. I'm not advertising any of this right now. They just run forever. Then when you compare that to Facebook ads, when you stop running a Facebook ad, it dies. It literally dies. Like, it just goes until you are ready to promote it again. And so you literally can't revive it unless you want to pay more money. And that's not what happens on Pinterest. So that makes Pinterest ads an investment, guys. Oh my God. Are you like, yep, Kat, you're right. Pinterest is where it's at. So right now, the traffic is cheap and it's high quality. Because there's not a lot of competition, that's going to help you stay ahead. And when there's less competitors, that means you don't have to pay as much to get in front of people. And as I stated, there are not a lot of people right now who are using the Pinterest platform to advertise. So this could be you. Like, you could be the one, the pioneer that's like, okay, this is what I need to do. And you'll start seeing conversions. I ran some case studies and my Pinterest ads outperformed Facebook ads every single time. So now I want you to know that it's not going to last, okay? So I'm going to show you how we finalize the sales funnel. So let's do a super quick recap here and show you what to do. You want to create your perfect pin, okay? And then you want to create a lead magnet that is going to send people to your landing page that goes to your email list, right? But we still need to convert those people. So what do? Well, our email list is where the sales funnel happens. So they will sign up for your lead magnet, which adds them to your email list, right? So here is our opt-in, and then they go to our email list. So what happens after that? Your email management system will deliver the lead magnet. So you have to have a system set up to have this all happen for you. And that's where your sales funnel begins, right? Because you could absolutely send people directly to a product purchase page. That works. I do that. However, you also can use your email management system. Okay, so now give me 2 seconds. I just want to get the right page here. Let me show you again how this works, right? We have our perfect pin, goes to our lead magnet, goes to our landing page, which goes to our email list. Then we automatically deliver our lead magnet, right? We need to deliver on what we promised. And then they're entered into our sales funnel. And we'll talk about what's in that sales funnel in just a second, because you need to know how to convert those subscribers. So your sales funnel is really just a process. It's a series of follow-up emails that you create. Now, I've talked about autopilot, and while you sleep. So you don't have to do this all manually, because you can set up autoresponders through your email management service. And autoresponders are emails that you set up that automatically go out when you tell them to. So that way, let's say somebody stumbles across your amazing pin on Pinterest at 10 p.m. at night. Well, they sign up for your lead magnet, they get that lead magnet delivered, and then your autoresponder series just continues to nurture that relationship and then make the sale. You don't have to do anything. You set it up and then you watch it flourish. It's amazing. So let me show you a little bit more in depth in how that works, right? So what I like to do for my email sales funnel is, after I create the lead magnet, I give them a value. I give them some kind of great content. It could be anything that's high value to you and that shows a little bit about what your business is about. Then I do it again. I want to build a relationship. I want them to open my emails, right? We don't want to spam them and pitch. We want to tell them that we're high quality and we're here to help. Then I do it again. Now, in these, I will strategically mention some products or programs if they are relevant to what I'm sharing. And then I'll send them a pitch. And a pitch could be join my webinar. It could be here's a free training. There's a lot of different ways you can pitch products without just saying, hey, I have a new program, please go buy it. Or here's a new product, please go buy it. So you want to really customize this for yourself. And again, in Pin Funnels, I show you a custom funnel and how to set that up for yourself. And then you can follow up with another pitch email. And then you can literally recycle this. You can start all over and then go back to the content and the value, content value, and then strategically mention your products and services. This is how it all runs on autopilot. So there's a few key strategies to a successful sales funnel. One is to provide great value because that's going to build relationships. And that's what you want to do. You want people to trust you and know you and like you and believe in what you're sharing. Then strategically, but intentionally, mention your products and services. It could be as simple as saying, hey, if you would like a coaching call, email me and let's set up a coaching call. It doesn't have to be anything overcomplicated, but we want to start closing on those subscribers. And that's a great way to do it. So think about an email sequence that you can create that will build a relationship and then provide value to your subscribers. So here's what I do. I do an email 1 and I deliver what you're going to deliver. So that's my incentive. So let's say it was like content calendar. The very first email I send out is, hey, here's your content calendar. You can download it here. And then I tell them a little bit about who we are and let them know what's coming in the following days. Then I send them another email. And if you're here, you may have already gotten one of these, but it's an invitation to join our Facebook group. And we have a great Facebook group, an awesome community of people. And this is a really great way to get people to know you a little bit more. When they see you interacting on that personal level and they know they have access to you, it helps build relationships. There's nothing pitchy about this at all. It's literally just a way to say, hey, if you'd like to connect further, come into our group. We'd love to connect. So then email 3 and 4 are more value. In these, you can mention your products and services, but you don't want to pitch them. You just want to say, hey, in this program, we talk about XYZ, or this product is flying off the shelves, something very, very simple. And then email 5 and 6, you want to do a value pitch and then a pitch your product. Okay, now you don't have to do this all on your own. I know it can be overwhelming. I've been there and I had to figure out how the heck to make this happen. But to build a bigger business, for you to build a more profitable business, you need to make more money. You're going to have strategy, structure, and systems. And I put together this exact Pinterest sales funnel system that you need to get more traffic, more subscribers, and more sales on autopilot, right? My favorite kind of way to make money. Now, you can totally try to figure this out on your own. But you could go the proven strategic route and you can join me in Pin Funnels. And I'm really excited about this program because it's the fastest way to get big results in your business with a clear, focused strategy. No overwhelm, just 100% focused results. And in Pin Funnels, we talked about all of those great goodies that you're going to get, but I'll just show you one more time. Here are all the bonuses. Sales funnel, you literally get to see my entire sales funnel. Email swipe sequence that sells, you can just plug and play for yourself. A bundled e-course, Canva tutorial, the Go Social discount, the 5-day social media jumpstart, the ultimate sales funnel checklist, and those copywriter email swipes. The whole value is $21.07, and you can have it for $397. And remember, I'm limiting enrollment because I want you to have the competitor's advantage. So don't wait because you are leaving money on the table. So I want you to think about something. How would your business look right now if you were getting new subscribers and leads that came to you every day that you didn't have to fight for? How would you feel if you put out irresistible content that your fans couldn't wait to get their hands on? How much more profit would you earn if you could easily create those landing pages that grew your email list quickly? And made you sales daily. Now, how would you feel if you had access to a secret, untapped market of buyers? As you can hear, my daughter has decided to join us. Give me just a second. So I want you guys to join Pin Funnels, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. If you guys have questions in the chat, let me know. And then I also want to pick a winner. So let's see who is going to win. And you're going to have to be on. So let me look right now, and I'm going to pick 2 winners, guys. Okay. So the first winner we have is going to be Megan Kubosh. So you are at Twitter, Megan K. Co. You are #1 winner, and you are going to win the Go Social program. So congratulations. And then one more here. Who else do we have? I have got Anna Chapman, and your Twitter is at Orange Street Nor. And you are going to get access to the Pin Funnel program. So congratulations, you guys. I'm so happy. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to stop sharing. Give me 2 seconds and see if I can get back to our Hangout. Oh, here you go. So say hi. This is my daughter. This is what happens when you're a mom and you do a webinar, hoping that your daughter will sleep. She looks a little cranky right now. So let me know if you guys have any questions on the program or about how to create a sales funnel using Pinterest. I'd love to help you do this. And then also, real quick, we do have a Facebook group that if you're not already in, I totally encourage you to join us. It's packed with great value. I share a ton of different trainings in there, and that's facebook.com/groups/marketing solved. Okay, cool. So we're going to sign off now. We finished right in under an hour. We'll see if we can get this little one a snack or something. But thank you guys so much for joining. I'm just so blessed and beyond amazed that you guys all joined me for today. So thank you. Mwah. Can you say bye? No? Okay. Sound? Yay. Okay, cool.